What's up, everybody? Apologize that I haven't made any videos of this truck, but or updates, because basically after that last update on the truck, my daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. So since then I've been in the hospital with her on a regular basis. First 2 months was basically living in the hospital and stuff. So I apologize for not making any updates on this truck, but you know, under the circumstances, I'm sure you understand. So basically I just wanted to update everybody on this truck, the different things that have been happening with it, the annoyances, the good things, the bad things that I've been experiencing. I figured I'd turn it on just to basically, let's see if I could zoom in on that. It's not gonna, let's see. Start it. There we go. So basically I have 14,500 miles on the truck currently, averaging around town 24 miles to the gallon. That's not driving it easy. That's kind of like really hard driving, because I've been kind of driving it hard lately. So that's my best, 38.9. That was on the highway. That was loaded with 2 adults, 2 children. The back of the truck was loaded. We were going to Vermont. I had like 6 cases of water, cooler, food, luggage, the whole bit. So that's basically what I was getting. Unbelievable. Really good gas mileage. So basically the radio, I'm still having trouble with the radio. I hit a bump, the radio will keep playing. If I'm watching or I have the navigation going, it will actually keep talking you through it, but this will actually go blank. The screen will go black. It'll keep playing the radio. It'll keep telling you where to go, but you can't do it. I can't do anything. I can't turn it on, can't turn it off, nothing. Brought it to the dealer 3 times for this issue. They keep telling me there's nothing wrong with the radio. It's acting completely normal. They did the updates, yada yada. Still doing it. Now, the satellite radio, I discontinued the satellite radio because of the same thing. I told them it's cutting in and out. Sometimes I don't even receive the signal. And so they checked it. They said there's nothing wrong with the radio. I discontinued that. Radio stations, right here in New Jersey, Z100, 103.5, 92.3, which are your standards. They are your local stations. They cut in and out. Whatever. You know what? I can live with it. No big deal. The noise coming from the dashboard, which everybody pretty much should know by now, is the ECM. It's mounted to the firewall. Was making a shitload of noise, driving us insane. It got to the point where it's so loud, I have to actually turn the radio up to, you know, go over that so you don't hear it. I have a fix for that. I'll show you that in a second. The other issue that I was having is this weird noise. It's coming from the back. Basically, as I'm slowing down, it sounds like a squealing belt. So I basically checked the whole back of the truck. I checked the back brakes, the whole bit. I don't know what's going on. It sounds like it's coming from the brakes. The pads are fine. Everything's fine. It's the weirdest thing in the world. As you pick up speed, it gets louder and louder, almost like a squealing belt. And then it finally stops as you're doing like 50, 60 miles an hour. So that's my issue with the back. And after, I would say, the last 13,000 miles, it almost feels like you come to a stop, and then as you start going again, it feels like someone rear ends you. It feels like the whole back axle is shifting. And then coming out of my driveway, I I went from park as it sits into reverse, and I didn't hit that little indentation, the curb up there. I actually was just going down. As I went down, same thing in reverse. It felt like someone rear-ended me, or the back axle shifting back and forth. Brought it to Chevy for all of these issues. They keep telling me nothing's wrong with the truck. Whatever. I'm done with them. I'm so sick of their shit. I'm so sick of them telling me that all this stuff is normal. I'm experiencing the squeaks, the this, the that. It's all right. Enough. You know what? I'll just leave it alone. I leased the truck. I'm glad I kind of leased the truck. It's whatever. So basically, the ECM, the computer, that noise that you're hearing, if you guys are hearing it also, is coming from your computer. Instead of bolting the computer to the firewall, they came out with these little clips right up here. There's little clips, and what this does is it vibrates back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it creates that noise that you're hearing. So for now, because I need to buy like nice pieces of foam, hard foam or something. You pull those up, pull this back a little bit. I actually put hard styrofoam, foam rubber back here, and then I shoved it back into place. The noise is gone. I mean, inside the cab, it's so much quieter. It's amazing how much quieter it is in the cab. So even at the worst point when this was vibrating, I guess as it calmed down, it was still making noise. So that is the quick fix on the noise you're hearing from that dashboard area on the firewall. That's the problem. So you're basically just gonna pull up on this clip here, pull them up, pull this back, jam some styrofoam, foam rubber, whatever, and then shove it back. Make sure it's nice and tight, it's not moving. That'll take care of that vibration that you're hearing in the firewall. So, you know, it's sad to say, but as purchasers of this expensive vehicle, which now that I kind of view it is overpriced, we shouldn't have to do this. To be honest with you, we should not have to do this. We shouldn't have to figure this shit out when we should bring it to a dealer and these mechanics know what's going on. They should be able to figure it out. Put a piece of rubber in there. Like, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll probably get a couple of O-rings, rubber O-rings, kind of silicone them into place and then jam this back. Because I am afraid by putting that foam rubber in there or whatever, it's gonna overheat this. So probably what I'll do is I'll get some nice rubber O-rings, silicone them in so that they stay, or crazy glue them, and then shove this back into place so that there is a little bit of air moving in that area. The one other issue that I was really freaking out about when I did buy this truck, and I thought I was gonna have a problem, is the basically the DEF and the emission system. I have not had an issue with any of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I'm driving, the situations or whatever, but I haven't had a problem. The only thing I did to the exhaust, which I do to every vehicle, I'm sure I'll get the nastiest comments on this one. I don't care. I do it to all my trucks, all my vehicles, gas or diesel. It seems to help. Is I wrapped the downpipe, I wrapped everything, and I wrapped this here, okay? I just wrapped everything. Basically what I'm doing is I'm holding the heat in, aiding in when it's basically going into that basically burn off or what have you. It's gonna help. It's gonna hold the heat in. It's gonna burn it out. I don't know. Maybe that's helping. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So that's what I did. The crazy thing is, just for everybody out there that's, you know, obviously you need to get this cap off. This DEF fluid, it's lasting me forever. So I haven't filled this since the summer of last year. I just in case, the light didn't come on, nothing. I said, you know what, it was on sale. I picked up the jug for, it was like $5. It was on sale. Said, shit, you know what, I'll pick it up. Let me fill it up. Went to go open this, it was solid. Like, I needed a pair of pliers to get this off, and I was afraid that I was actually gonna break the cap or break something. So from time to time, if you're like me, where it goes for almost a year, where you're not gonna fill this up, from time to time, just give this a twist to basically keep it, you know, unfrozen, just in case, because I needed a pair of pliers to get this off. It was unbelievable how hard it was to get that off. So basically that's what's going on with this truck right now. I'm just experiencing a lot of headaches with this truck so far. The engine, the emission system, which I was dreading, it's the only thing that I'm not having problems with. The rest of the truck, the body, the brakes, the rear end, the interior, the radio, I'm just having the dumbest problems with this truck. It's driving me insane. I was actually looking to get out of this truck, but the dealer kind of like sewed up this lease on me and I can't get out of it. So I'm just gonna ride it out. I fixed that stupid noise there, the noise in the back. I'll deal with the radio and all the other crap. So if you guys have any idea what the noise is back there and what that feeling is of like the moving axle or whatever, if you're experiencing that, please let me know in the comments below, so maybe I can figure out why it's doing it. Because every time I bring it to the dealer, it's like they throw their hands up, oh, everything's normal. What you're feeling is normal. The dead pedal and the lack of response, that's 100% normal. I told the woman, I said, yeah, I said, get into the freaking truck with the mechanic. I said, you go from a dead stop and try to accelerate as a tractor trailer is coming up from behind you and see what happens. I said, after you have to change your underwear, come back to me and tell me that it's normal, that you push the pedal down and nothing happens for like 10-15 seconds, which, yeah, it's quick, but when a tractor trailer is coming down on you at 60 miles an hour and it's just solid traffic and you have no choice but to get out or try to pass somebody or get in between, you have no choice. It's like that delay feels like forever. So, but if anybody's got a remedy for that, that's not going to void the warranty. Because I was looking at the tuners. You got the Duramax tuner, and you have a couple of other tuners out there, but they tend to void the warranties out, and I don't want to do that because all kinds of crap's going on with this truck. So I'm not even going to touch tuners or nothing with this truck. I would love to delete it. I'd love to put a tuner on it, but this truck's just having way too many problems. So I hope you guys are having better luck with your trucks. Please comment below, let me know what's going on with yours, and I'll see you on the next video. If there's anything else major that's happening, I'll try to get the video out there so that you guys can see it. So have a good one. I'll talk to you on the next video.